and I'm just gonna have Smash JT take over from here and tell us what happened, man. Why is Black Girl Gamers coming after you? What did they do? How did they do it? Explain
what did
it.
you do?
What did you do, you bigot? You racist? What did you do?
Let me see the email that I got from him. It says,
well, explain what happened first and then go into the email. So what happened? Why are we talking about
they
this?
made a video with Kim Belair and Ash Parrish. Kim Belair, CEO of, what do you call it? What kind of CEO was it?
Marginalized CEO.
Marginalized CEO. Thank you.
Oh,
Marginalized CEO from Sweet Baby Inc. and Ash Parrish, marginalized. What even is
staff
she?
writer? Staff writer.
Staff writer at the Verge. You know, the whole world's against them, even though they have these jobs that are like prominent positions. It's impressive. And they made a video talking about how everyone except them is evil and horrible, and gamers are the problem. And Sweet Baby Inc. is misunderstood, and they left out any vital information to prove the opposite of that, obviously. So I wrote this comment that was like, hey, you guys aren't as great as you think you are, and here's why. And obviously it didn't appear. And then I realized that they didn't have any comments appearing there. And I'm like, that's interesting.
I thought that was weird too. I just figured they were like mass deleting them.
Yeah, no, they set them to what do you call it? Administrator approval, so that you have to manually go in and approve the comment.
So they just approved one comment out of like probably thousands.
Well, now they have two there, and both of them are like, "Oh, BGG is the best," and like, all right.
Oh, that's not sus.
Right, and then they had the likes dislikes on, and with the browser extension, they were getting pummeled into the ground with the dislikes, and then they turned that off. So basically they shut off any kind of communication, feedback, criticism, anywhere to make it sound like whatever they're thinking is right and everyone else in the world is against them. And they're reinforcing that by shutting everyone out into their own echo chamber.
Right. Not to cut you off, somebody finally noticed my title change, which is good. I changed it. I am marginalized.
That's great.
So
I love it.
We got to make sure you have accurate representation. Marginalized CEO of the big. All right, go ahead, Smash.
That's amazing. So I wrote this comment out and it didn't show up. So I'm like, you know what? I wasn't going to cover this because it was such a grind to get through. And I saw Hypno, you did it on one of your live streams. You know, it was a grind to get through it. You would agree with that, correct?
Oh, for sure.
Like it was
almost a half an hour of just like I don't even know, like self-pity. Yeah, self-pity. That's really what it was.
Self-gratification. And I'm like, okay, I'll get through this just because the one thing that unfortunately works for me and my brand is if you piss me off, I don't have like an off button. I'll be like, all right, let's fucking go, you know? So I didn't have the ability to comment there. So I'll I'll make my own video. So that way I can showcase my comment. I have a bigger audience. So that gets the point across. I can get my voice out there, which really at the end of the day is what this is all about, getting our voices and being able to exchange information and ideas and try to find a better place for everyone to move the conversation forward. And that was the premise of my video that borrowed very short portions of their video, I think upwards of 25 seconds here and there, and then commenting on what they said and why I feel like the opposite is true and why they left out actual real information proving them wrong. And they didn't like that. And then my video ended up going viral, getting almost 200,000 views in 2 days. And they are trying really hard to put the fire out right now. And now
keep in mind, chat, really quick, their actual video only got like 3,500 views at the
before I covered it.
Covering it,
Before I covered it, it had like 1,200 views. And then,
when I did the live stream on it, I don't know if you covered it before that or during that or after that. I don't remember, but when I did the live stream, it was at 35.
Okay, I covered it like an hour before you went live, and my video just went straight up. Like I posted it, and it was like
it blew up.
A banger from Jump Street, and I was like, "Wow, this is great! Finally, a video going viral. This hasn't happened for me forever." I mean, my channel's been doing great, but I've never had a video do that. Like that was like insane.
Yeah.
I can't believe YouTube is just platforming bigots like you. There needs to be a concerted effort to stop this.
Shouldn't they
And
be
it's
going after
extra worse
YouTube?
because it's white talking
Oh,
about
boy.
black, right? It's like it's extra worse.
Right. And I'm
This
like,
is a YouTube equivalent of a white cop shooting a black guy.
It really
And
is.
it's also ableist because they're all fat, probably.
True. That's why they write.
Yeah.
Okay, Smash, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Just to sum it up. So then I ended up getting a strike because they were coping and seething, and this is how they know how to react, taking L after L. And I'm thinking like, my problem is, and I always do this, I try to think rationally about situations, and I'm trying to get into their brains. And by trying to think like they do, it's making me go insane because I'm like, that's not logical. You don't do this. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Like, no, stop it. And I'm like, and we were talking in the private chat before this all started. I'm like, I'll make a video out of it and I'll grow from this. Like, are they really that stupid, or are they really just so caught up in themselves, thinking that they're so righteous that whatever they do is right and everyone else is wrong, that they can't even see reality? Like, is that?
It's yes to both. Yes to both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they're crazy.
I think crazy is giving them credit. What they did was beyond insane, unhinged, like not on this planet. What they just did, that's not even in this universe.
They did this because obviously now this is kind of like a last resort thing, right? So they can't actually silence you in the court of public opinion because public opinion doesn't agree with them. So now at this point, when they've exhausted all options, they can't get YouTube to demonetize you, right? Because we've seen that fail so many different times. So at this point, their only option is, let's just false copyright strike, because I think for them, and like I told you backstage, I think they think the chances of you trying to fight this is like slim to none, basically. I think that's their mindset.
I fully plan on taking this as far as I can. I don't just sit back and be like, okay, yeah, that sucks, I guess I'll eat it. Like, here's the thing, by the way. If it was a video that kind of like floundered and got like a few hundred views and I was a nobody, I'd be like, whatever. But now I'm like, this video did gangbusters. People watched me, know who I am. I can't let them down. I can't just be like, okay, I guess it's like I feel like there's a lot of responsibility on my end to fight back right now. I can't.
You owe it to the people.
Not only
you owe it to the viewers.
So that you also owe it to yourself to not take that shit.
That too.
Well, yeah.
But it gets better than that though, because think about this: when this shit very first went down, and you first started getting harassed by listener content when you came on this show and things like that, you had been doing this for about 7 years, and you were about 20,000 subscribers. There's only been 4 or 5 months since then. You have more than doubled. You were at like almost 50K now.
And they keep coming after me. I'm like,
that's the best part. Because they keep coming after you, you are growing. Their incessant need to destroy you for whatever fucking reason. You specifically, when all of us are doing this, but they're coming after you.
Why? Yeah. Hold up. That's true. Everyone is doing what I'm doing. Why are they coming after me?
You're the martyr. You're the most.
They love you.
You're the most effective. You are in the fields.
Yeah,
that's true. Ryan's right. You are the quintessential.
For once,
how do I want to put it? You are the quintessential, like, just
Vanguard.
The image.
Vanguard.
No, you are the image that they have in their mind whenever they want to blame something in their life going wrong. Like, you're the quintessential, just white guy. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way, but you're just the guy. Like, you have the look, you're happy, right? You have the smile, the family. Like, they everything they don't like, you are it. And so when they look for something to blame, they're like, can't do Hypnotic, can't see what he looks like. So if he's black, I'm gonna look real racist or something. I don't want to take that risk. Can't do it with Atreus. He's actually black. Can't do that. That's a risk. Can't do it with Leon because for all I know, he might be telling the truth about being trans. Can't risk it. Can't do it with White. He's 2 steps away from damn near dying in California, so it doesn't matter. Can't do it with the other fucking Ryan because, well, life's already too hard for him.
That would be ableist for beating up a retard.
And Seven's a guest, so
Trace up here is like, yeah, here, take a seat.
Like, they just looking at Smash. They're like, this fucking guy.
I stay under the radar for a reason, folks. It's hard enough for me.
You stay under the radar because you can't afford the radar.
Yes.
You stay under the radar by going on other people's streams and saying the most wild shit.
Yes.
From the trash. There you go.
Well, that mob also went against Geeks and Gamers. I mean, I know Hypnotic, you already kind of mentioned it too. So it's just, I don't know what they're drinking, man, but they need to, like, I don't know, chill.
It's copium.
So I got questions.
Go ahead.
So
Shoot them.
They got
No
you
pun
on a
intended.
copyright on the grounds of what exactly?
They claimed that I used the entire video of theirs, basically claiming it was a re-upload. All 16 or content found, not all six, not the entire video. The content found during 00 to 16 minutes and 12 seconds, and I think my video was like 22 minutes. So basically, they're saying the first 16 minutes and 12 seconds was a direct copy of their video.
But it's not, right?
But it's
Because I haven't
not.
seen it yet.
But it's not.
So my question
I can't fight it. It just says it's being deleted. Like YouTube already said yes and agreed with it.
So my question is, if we know it's not a carbon copy, if we know it's not a re-upload, why would YouTube do that?
You tell me. I'm
just trying
It's
because my whole thing is I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between Smash JT's video and mine's. I mean, like Smash JT does different kind of content than I does, but
They hate him more, and you're black.
No, Atreus, the answer is this was not a, because a lot of times when we get copyright claims and whatnot, it is automated bot review.
Yeah.
This is not what happened. Black Girl Gamers went in and they manually filed a claim, which got an actual YouTube representative to look at Smash's video, and that actual YouTube representative is a leftist twat, saw what Smash was saying, didn't like what Smash was saying, and said,
that's actually,
the YouTube terms
Leon,
of service, we're going to delete this.
That's a great point. What happens if the reviewer is a hardcore leftist and a black person, and they watch a video that gets claimed by...
Well, they can't be a black person. The senator from New York already told us black people don't know how to use computers, so it had to be a white person that did this.
They're doing it for my person.
That was
They're
funny,
sending
but
on
at the
their
same
behalf.
time, it wasn't. Like, I don't know. Should I hit him with the drums?
No.
No, it was funny, right? It was fun. For some reason, I just feel like
Yo,
it's partially
you
not. I
watch
don't-
4 episodes of New Black Streak, and this motherfucker pulls out an entire joke book that I.
He's a gangster.
Jesus fucking Christ.